phone at 7:01, so I'm going to open the monthly meeting of the Board of Trustees, and we'll start with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Here.
Trustee Gifford.
Here.
Trustee Rizzo.
Here.
Mayor Pascal.
Here. Item number 3 is privilege of the floor. Is there anyone here who wishes to be heard at privilege of the floor? Seeing none, I'm going to close that. We'll move on to item number 4, which is a resolution approving the grant award for case number 6N29-02, connection with the Village of Scotia Housing Rehabilitation Program. And just for some clarification for everyone involved here. So this is part of the grant, thank you. Part of the grant program that we got for the housing rehab. It's our second round of funding for this program. The first one was for low-income elderly. This is for middle income. And these are the individual houses now that have been approved for the improvements. For the trustees, obviously, I think for obvious reasons, we don't name the actual person that is getting the money. If you did wish to see what property it was, that's available to you guys, but we're just going to do it by case number now. So anybody care to move that?
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Pascal.
Yes. Item number 5 is a resolution approving the grant award number 6N2903 for the same program.
I'll make a motion. Second.
Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Pascal.
Yes. Item number 6 is authorizing me to sign the contract with Columbia Heritage to perform the Phase 1 Cultural Resources Survey for the proposed wastewater treatment plant property. This is where I told you they plow 7 acres, let it get rained on, look for Indian artifacts or whatever artifacts. And that $6,420 that's not to exceed, just as a reminder, that cost is also covered by the financing that we've qualified for, so we'll be reimbursed for that. So anybody care to authorize me to sign that?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
No.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Pascal.
Yes. Number 7, I hope there's not a lot of contention on this one, is a resolution just certifying that Chief Pete for zoning's application for a pension waiver pursuant to section 211. So basically this, every year we have to do this so that he can collect his pension as well as his salary.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that. Any discussion on that one? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Pascal.
Yes. Pete was so nervous about this that he actually got me lunch today, so. Item number 8, authorize the mayor to execute the contract with Luby and Hosey for our annual audit. So annually, we have an outside auditor coming to make sure that we're handling our public funds correctly, and we do it for us as well as the court.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Pascal.
Yes. Item number 9 is a resolution to establish the standard workday for Kathleen Toombs and Greg Zeman. So the rest of you have already done this. Those guys had to keep a log. That's how much work they is for the retirement system. So everybody care to move that resolution?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Go ahead.
I'll second. Any discussion? Please call the roll on that one.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Pascal.
Yes. Item 10, comments. I want to let all of you know that you are invited to a multi-company training exercise to be held this Sunday, the 9th, at 9 o'clock in Malway Park. The park is closed to the public. They're also going to be staging some stuff out of Freedom Park, and it's apparently a full scale. I don't know a lot of details. Ken can fill you in if you have questions, or maybe Tom. But they'll be putting oil barriers in the river, and I think they're doing an airlift out of Malwick, and 32 different companies, I think, are involved in this. So it's a pretty big, we're hosting a pretty big event here.
It's a major disaster. There'll be a lot of bodies. fake bus. Real people, not hurt, but.
So if you would like to view it, no one's allowed in unless you're on the list. So if you would like to show up on Sunday and view it, you need to let Ken know tonight, because he's leaving for some professional development tomorrow, and he'll get you on the list. Okay, we already discussed that. I was lucky enough to be able to attend the police chief's luncheon at Glenn Sanders today. They always let me say thanks for coming to town and thanks for the job they do, and then they give me a nice lunch, so. They put me up at the head table, which was very close quarters, so I got to watch Pete do whatever he does at those meetings. So the secretary did a great job, but
That's disappointing though, makes that lunch look a lot less like a bribe.
I'm taking a free lunch wherever. I just wanted to, imagine Joe's going to do something in his report, but I just wanted to give a call out to the parade committee and Corey Lombardo for the job that they did on the parade. Went, I think, seamlessly, and I think the ceremony afterwards was better attended than any ceremony I can remember, so it was a great parade, and it didn't help that we had the weather that we had either. I don't know if you guys were notified of this. We had applied for Assistance to Firefighter grant, and we got a partial award for that grant. With that partial award, I think, what did we get, Ken, 17?
14-2.
14.2. So we'll be buying some turnout gear and SCBA bottles, which will help us toward our goal to have that replacement program and everything else. So we had applied for quite a bit more than that. So a little disappointing we didn't get the full amount, but something is better than nothing. Yep. Reminder that the car show is Father's Day, June 19th from 1 to 4. And those are my comments. Item number 11, correspondence liaison and special committee reports. Trustee Mathis.
Nothing to report.
Trustee Gifford.
We had a fire department meeting, we had a planning board meeting this Monday. Talked again about the motel and CVS, and there was another preliminary viewing of a 6-unit apartment on Livingston Avenue, which they were just trying to see how the planning board felt about it, whether it should go ahead.
Thank you. Trustee Rizzo.
We had a car show meeting last night, and we're putting the finishing touches on it. We already have 21 cars already signed up for it so far, and we have 3 or 4 vendors that are signed up, and we're getting our goodie bags ready next week, so we should be ready to go when the time comes. Again, I'd like to say that Chris said that was the best attended ceremony we had down in the park in quite a while. And I think it's all due to the fact our new chair we have there is very well organized, and she really did an awesome job. And I've heard that from a number of people on the street and the people that were at the ceremony, especially that drum corps they had down there. That was really, that kept them up. And they were the last minute group that decided to come in, and we got them in, so it turned out to be very well. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Item number 12, departmental reports. Anybody have any questions or comments on the departmental reports? Anybody care to move to accept them?
Will we accept it? I did see we got the docs in good order on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
wanted to go, but got somebody out at the office on this stuff.
You know, I was impressed because, Andrew, what did we pay to have those docs put in? When we first got them, how much did we pay to have somebody put them in for us?
I think it was like $7,000 each
For in and out?
each season.
Okay.
Is that Jimmy?
My memory was higher than that, but
I think it was. I think it was
closer to 7 for each time they did it.
I think it was 15
Yeah.
a year.
15 grand a year, that's about what I had in
Because we had
mind.
to get the crane.
Yep, yep. So we figured out how to do it ourselves. We used a fireboat. We borrowed a boat, this year was mine. And I think I went down there, they picked my boat up at 7:15. I went down there at 11 o'clock. it was 90% in, so our guys are doing a good job on that end, but
People were asking about those benefits.
yeah. To go, it was, to go from 15 grand to doing it ourselves, I think is a pretty good savings. All right, so I got a motion second. All in favor of accepting the departmental report, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 13 is audit of claims.
Make a motion to pay the bills?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis?
Yes.
Trustee Gifford?
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo?
Yes.
Mayor Casper?
Yes. Item 14 is the approval of the minutes of the May 18th regular meeting of the Board of Trustees.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 15 is the approval of the minutes of the May 31st special meeting of the Board of Trustees.
I'll make a motion.
Abstain.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item 16, new business. Does anybody have any new business for the good of the order? I've got two pieces. Let our firemen listen to the radios for a second. Good? Okay. Just want to have a discussion with you guys about a special meeting toward the end of the month. So we sent out the bid packets for the Albion Albemarle sidewalk and Skimmerhorn sidewalk. I think I explained to you guys at our work session that timing is everything on this project because we need to start as soon as the kids are out of school to make sure that it's completed before the kids come back to school. So what are the bids due, Andrew?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday, so we'll open the bids. If we've got viable bids, then we'll be looking to award them. And if I could, I'd like to call you guys together to officially award the bid so that we can keep the project off and other times.
That shouldn't take more than a couple of hours, right?
I hope not. And then the second thing I had promised Trustee Gifford that we would talk about the library card for a reduced rental time for the folks at the lake. He's not prepared for a motion tonight, so we want to just have that as an item for our work session. Okay. Well, that shortens me up then. So, and that's all my new business. Anything else for the good of the order? If I could ask you after adjournment just to stick around for a couple minutes, I want to give you an update on one thing, and no business or anything, but just give you some information. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So be it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thanks.